NHL and the NHLPA finally agreed for the season to start, so yeah, January 13th, as I said in yesterday's video, but now it's all official, so that's awesome. The Fern is excited. For some reason, the Fern is more popular than me by the videos. I don't know why the Fern gets love and why people want videos with the Fern. Here's the Fern again. There it is. Are you excited? No, because you're a Fern. Do all these videos and everyone just wants to see the Fern. It's unbelievable. Let's go through the key dates. So yeah, as I reported in the last video, December the 24th for non-playoff teams last year, and December the 27th the opt-out deadline, so they've got to get those done. But yeah, there's a few other bits and pieces going forward. So the season's going to end on May the 8th, with playoffs starting May the 11th. So whether the schedule stops before then, like the schedule stops at like May 1, because there's a few people saying like, I thought they were going to leave a week's leeway. That still could happen, it's just we haven't seen the schedule yet. So the Canadian division looks like it might be a go-ahead. 4 out of the 5 provinces involved have ticked it all off. Looking at you, British Columbia, still not done on their side of things. So yeah, so that's interesting to see if that throws any spanner in the works. It looks like they might be playing in another place to start the season, but we'll find out, I guess. It's a 16-team playoff, so yeah, 4 teams in each of the 4 divisions will get in. They'll play a best of that tournament, and then they'll play someone else, a winner of the other division, of another division, and then go on the Stanley Cup. You guys know the drill with that. I don't know what the division's playing what, so that's going to be super interesting when we go through to see. We might get some weird matchups, but that's, yeah. So it looks like it's going to be pretty standard fare when it comes to playoffs. They're not going to extend the playoffs, which I thought was a bit of a misstep, but we'll see. They might change that down the road if teams really get an unfair advantage. And it definitely hasn't been worked out what happens if a team plays more or less than someone else. Is it literally just going on points, or is it points percentage? The trade deadline is April the 12th, so you've got like 3 months with the team before you might get traded. But obviously that's a month out from the season ending, so I think that's the best that could possibly be done. So I would say when it comes to a lot of things in the season, a lot of things are going to be moving pretty quick. None of the deals have been signed yet for the free agents. I assume that to start to come through tomorrow. And also trades that may need to happen. There's also a taxi squad where you need to have 3 goalies at all times, and you put 4 players in the taxi squad that don't count to the cap fully. So I don't know if teams like Tampa will now have to trade players away because they could, Tyler Johnson, you can just be on the taxi squad for a little bit, and then yeah, they can just sort of rest out some players and play some younger blood. Same with Toronto, like a few of those other teams, they can sort of carry, like, I know a lot of talk about Nick Robertson, whether he was going to be able to play at the start of the season. I mean, he'll at least be on the taxi squad, right? So, yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much the whole video. That's like all the key dates and everything like that. So, the no movement clauses of people's contract have been expended past July for obviously the expansion draft, just because obviously everything would stop on July 1, but obviously because the season's taking a little bit longer, they're still, running out of that purview that, yeah, the Seattle won't have a few extra cracks at the cherry. So, yeah, and they'd have to, I think they can waive that by February the 18th or something on those lines. So yeah, so that's all interesting. July 15th is the last day they want the cup to be awarded. I still can't imagine they don't extend it for a week if that's what's needed, and just deal with everything else. I can't imagine they get that far and be like, oh, well, we're at July 15th and there's a mini outbreak. Yeah, I can't imagine it gets past that, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Expansion draft will be July the 21st, so that's the Seattle, so we'll get to see what their team, at least on paper, will look like. Then they've got the actual draft itself, which is July the 23rd, and July 24th for the second rounds onwards, and then July 28th is free agency, and then you're kind of looking that if it's a short preseason, might start at regular time, October 1st, everyone might be pretty keen to get away again, otherwise probably mid-October for the next season, and then everything's kind of back to normal, hopefully. So that's yeah. But that's the whole video, guys. That's all the key dates. That's everything coming back. The Fern is extremely excited, but yeah, that's I mean, it's really good news that everything's all coming back to normal, and yeah, now we can start talking about hockey and all these deals getting signed. I'm going to do season previews for every team before the season starts. I don't think it's many days, right? It'll be like 20-something days. So yeah, it gives me a bit of time to bust out a few of them, and obviously all the news that's sort of happening and all the deals, and a few other videos that I've got in the pipeline. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really does help us out. Otherwise, hit the like button if you have, because that also helps. And comment down below, what are you most excited for this season? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you near some gingerbread houses. See the gingerbread houses? Do you see them? Do you see them? Some chips. Some chips from yesterday. I haven't cleaned up yet from when the girlfriend was making the gingerbread houses, but they're there. Alright, bye.